Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Saturday. We've got 16 matchups on this MLB slate today, guys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Working our way to 20.4K subs, guys, so keep up the good work there. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Really great promos, especially with DraftKings. Bet 5, get 200 in bonus bets, so go ahead and take advantage of that. Tons of great boost. Also, they have no sweat same game parlays for the NBA this weekend and for the rest of the playoffs, so take advantage of that. Don't want to miss out on those awesome boosts they have. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Big slate today, guys. 16 matchups, starting with the Tampa Bay Rays versus the New York Yankees. Yankees opening up as home favorites at -140. The Rays plus 115 with the over-under at 8.5. Rays coming into this matchup 11-10. The Yankees 14-6. Pitching for the Rays is Zach Eflin with an ERA of 4.63. Pitching for the Yankees is Nestor Cortez with an ERA of 4.50. Eflin, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Cortez, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Yankees beating Tampa Bay yesterday 5-3. They're on a 2-game winning streak. Tampa Bay. Yeah, the Yankees, the overs hit in 11 of their last 16 against Tampa Bay here. I expect some more action today. They are 5-1 at home. I don't know. This is just a series I'm just not in love with for the Rays. Eflin coming off a good start on the mound here, but he did throw 5 runs in his game prior to that. Cortez coming off kind of a rough game, giving up those 4 runs here, but I really like the Yankees at home, and yeah, I'm gonna roll with New York. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Tigers versus the Minnesota Twins. Twins opening up as home favorites at -140. Detroit plus 120 with the over-under at 7.5. Detroit coming into this matchup 11-9. The Twins 6-12. Pitching for the Tigers is Reese Olson with an ERA of 3.86. Pitching for the Twins is Bailey Ober with an ERA of 6.57. Olson, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. Ober, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Detroit beating Minnesota yesterday 5-4. Nice underdog win for Detroit here. Minnesota on a 5-game losing streak right now. It's been a tough stretch for the Twins. Yeah, they have not looked good lately. Detroit 8-2 on the road. They're 7-3 against the Twins, so they have been very good head-to-head here. The overs hit in Minnesota's 4 of their last 6 against Detroit, so maybe the overs will play. Yeah, I think you're getting Detroit at a nice value. Twins have they've been bad, and yeah, I'll take Detroit plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Milwaukee Brewers versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at -130. The Brewers plus 105 with the over-under at 8.5. Brewers coming into this matchup 12-6. The Cardinals 9-11. Pitching for the Brewers is D.L. Hall with an ERA of 7.11. Pitching for the Cardinals is Miles Mikolas with an ERA of 5.82. Hall, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Mikolas, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 3 strikeouts. The Brewers on a 2-game winning streak, beating the Cardinals yesterday 2-1. Milwaukee. Yeah, they're 6-1 against St. Louis. 4-1 on the road against St. Louis. They've been very good against the Cardinals here. And yeah, underdogs on the road here. I think I'm going to take a shot with the Brewers plus 1.5 in this one. Next matchup, we got a doubleheader. between the Miami Marlins versus the Chicago Cubs. Cubs opening up as home favorites at -170. The Marlins +140 with the over-under at 8.5. Marlins coming into this matchup 4-16. The Cubs 12-7. Pitching for the Marlins is Jesus Luzardo with an ERA of 7.65. Pitching for the Cubs is Javier Assad with an ERA of 2.16. Luzardo, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. He's been bad on the mound. He's given up 5, 7, and 3 runs in his last 3 starts. Assad coming off back-to-back 2-run games here. Miami losing to Chicago 8-3 yesterday. Cubs playing well. Marlins, they are not playing well. Cubs 9-1 at home here. I do not like Luzardo on the mound, and I think I'm going to take the Cubs at home in Game 1. Game 2, we got the Miami Marlins versus the Chicago Cubs. Cubs opening up as home favorites at -200. The Marlins +165 with the over-under at 8. Marlins coming into this matchup 4-16. The Cubs 12-7. Pitching for the Marlins is Roddery Munoz with an ERA of 0. Pitching for the Cubs is Shota Imanaga with an ERA of 0. Munoz looks like he's getting his first start of the season here. And Imanaga, last 3 starts, hasn't given up a run. I mean, he's been great on the mound this season for the Cubs here. And yeah, they have 2 great matchups in the doubleheader. 2 great pitching matchups. And we're going to take the Cubs in both games here. Next matchup, we got the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the San Francisco Giants. Arizona opening up as road favorites at -140. The Giants +120 with the over-under at 8. Arizona coming into this matchup 10-11. The Giants 9-12. Pitching for Arizona is Zach Gallen with an ERA of 1.64. Pitching for the Giants is Kyle Harrison with an ERA of 4.70. Gallen, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Harrison, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Arizona, coming off a 17-1 win against the Giants yesterday. I mean, that's absolutely insane. It's just one of those games, it's just one of those games. That's all you can really say. Arizona, what's crazy is the unders hit in 6 of their last 7 on the road against the Giants here. So that was their 1 over. Man, it's really tough to back a team giving up 17 runs the next day. Harrison, he's given up 10 runs in his last 3 starts here. Gallen's been good on the mound. I think I got to roll with the Diamondbacks on the road in this one. Next matchup, we got the Boston Red Sox versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates opening up as home favorites at -120. The Red Sox +110 with the over-under at 8. Boston coming into this matchup 11-10. Pirates 11-9. Pitching for Boston is Cutter Crawford with an ERA of 0.42. Pitching for the Pirates is Mitch Keller with an ERA of 4.50. Crawford, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Back-to-back 0-run games for Crawford. Keller, coming off a 2-run game, he's given up 8 runs in his last 3 starts. Boston coming off a big Pittsburgh win yesterday, 8-1. Nice win for the Red Sox here. Pittsburgh, they're struggling a bit. They're on a 4-game losing streak. 3 straight games of only scoring 1 run. The overs hit in Boston's 4 of their last 6 on the road against Pittsburgh. I really like Crawford on the mound here. And I'm going to take a shot with Boston +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Houston Astros versus the Washington Nationals. Houston opening up as road favorites at -180. Washington +140 with the over-under at 9.5. Astros coming into this matchup 7-14. The Nationals 8-11. Pitching for the Astros is Ronel Blanco with an ERA of 0.86. Pitching for the Nationals is Trevor Williams with an ERA of 3.45. Blanco, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Williams, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Houston beating Washington 5-3. A nice win for Houston here. They are 6-1 on the road against Washington, where they have been very good here. I do like Blanco on the mound. I mean, he's probably been their only bright spot for them this season, especially pitching. Yeah, I like Blanco on the mound, and I like the Astros in this one on the road. Next matchup, we got the New York Mets versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers opening up as home favorites at -200. The Mets +150 with the over-under at 9.5. The Mets coming into this matchup 11-8. The Dodgers 12-10. Pitching for the Mets is Jose Butto with an ERA of 0.75. Pitching for the Dodgers is Gavin Stone with an ERA of 3.68. Butto, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 9 strikeouts. He's been really good for the Mets so far in his 2 starts. Stone, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. The Mets beating the Dodgers yesterday 9-4. They're on a 5-game winning streak right now. Yeah, Dodgers just been playing very poorly here. The Mets 8-4 against the Dodgers, 5-1 on the road against the Dodgers here. Butto been good on the mound. Good dogs today. Give me the Mets +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Chicago White Sox versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as big home favorites at -330. The White Sox +250 with the over-under at 7.5. White Sox coming into this matchup 3-16. The Phillies 12-8. Pitching for the White Sox is Michael Soroka with an ERA of 6.98. Pitching for the Phillies is Zach Wheeler with an ERA of 3. Soroka, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. He's given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. Wheeler, he's only given up 8. He's been okay. The White Sox getting shut out yesterday by the Phillies 7-0. Yeah, they've been horrible. Phillies on a 4-game winning streak. They're playing great right now. The White Sox 3-9 on the road against the Phillies. 5-12 against the Phillies, where they've been very bad here. And yeah, I got to roll with the Phillies at home in this one. Next matchup, we got the Oakland Athletics versus the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland opening up as home favorites at -175. Oakland +140 with the over-under at 7.5. Oakland coming into this matchup 8-12. The Guardians 14-6. Pitching for Oakland is Alex Wood with an ERA of 8.10. Pitching for the Guardians is Logan Allen with an ERA of 5.06. Wood, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Allen, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Oakland coming off a Cleveland loss. Cleveland 2-game winning streak, big win, 10-2 yesterday against the A's. Oakland is just 1-8 against Cleveland, 0-5 on the road against Cleveland, where they've been very bad here. Allen coming off 2 rough starts on the mound for Cleveland here, but I still like them in this matchup, and I'm going to take the Guardians at home. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Angels versus Cincinnati Reds. Reds opening up as home favorites at -125. The Angels +105 with the over-under at 9.5. Angels coming into this matchup 9-11. The Reds 10-9. Pitching for the Angels is Patrick Sandoval with an ERA of 5.19. Pitching for the Reds is Graham Ashcraft with an ERA of 4.15. Sandoval, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. Ashcraft, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 8 strikeouts. The Angels, 3-7 in their last 10, losing to the Reds yesterday 7-1. Nice win for Cincinnati. The Angels 0-6 against the Reds, 0-5 on the road against the Reds. They've been very bad against the Reds here. I think I got to roll with Cincinnati at home in this one. Next matchup, we got the Baltimore Orioles versus the Kansas City Royals. Orioles opening up as road favorites at -140. The Royals +120 with the over-under at 7.5. Baltimore coming into this matchup 12-7. The Royals 13-7. Pitching for the Orioles is Corbin Burnes with an ERA of 2.28. Pitching for the Royals is Cole Reagans with an ERA of 1.93. Burnes, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Reagans, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 8 strikeouts. A big win for the Royals yesterday, beating Baltimore 9-4 as the underdog. What a start they're having to the season. They're playing very well right now. The overs hit in Baltimore's 5 of their last 6 on the road against the Royals. Maybe the overs are a good play. And the Royals, they're just dominant at home right now. 9-0 at home. And good dogs here. Good pitching matchup. I'll take the Royals +1.5 at home in this one. Next matchup, we got the Texas Rangers versus the Atlanta Braves. Braves opening up as home favorites at -160. The Rangers +130 with the over-under at 9.5. Rangers coming into this matchup 11-10. The Braves 13-5. Pitching for the Rangers is Nathan Eovaldi with an ERA of 2.92. Pitching for the Braves is Charlie Morton with an ERA of 5.29. Eovaldi, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Morton, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 8 strikeouts. The Rangers losing to the Braves yesterday, 8-3. Braves, they're hot right now. They're on a 5-game winning streak. The overs hit in each of the last 5 games between the two, so maybe the over is a good play today. Both pitchers coming off a 6 and 5 run game, so yeah, the over is probably in play here. Yeah, not a great look for the Rangers. This one's a tough one. I kind of do like the Rangers, but yeah, I think I'm gonna lean with the Braves in this one. We're gonna roll with Atlanta at home. Next matchup, we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Colorado Rockies. Seattle opening up as road favorites at -140. The Rockies at -180. The Rockies +140 with the over-under at 10.5. Seattle coming into this matchup 9-10. The Rockies 4-15. Pitching for Seattle is Luis Castillo with an ERA of 5.82. Pitching for the Rockies is Dakota Hudson with an ERA of 4.15. Castillo, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Hudson, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Seattle on a 3-game winning streak, coming off back-to-back Reds wins. Colorado on a 5-game losing streak, coming off that Phillies sweep. Seattle is 4-1 against the Rockies, so they've been good head-to-head here. The under's hit in 6 of the last 7 between the two, so maybe the under is a play. Yeah, I think I'm going to roll with the Mariners on the road in this one. Then the last matchup, we got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the San Diego Padres. Toronto opening up as... it just depends where you're looking. They're slight road favorites. They might be more of a pick'em, but they're currently -115. The Padres +105 with the over-under at 8. Toronto coming into this matchup 11-9. The Padres 11-11. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Jose Barrios with an ERA of 1.05. Pitching for the Padres is Randy Vasquez with an ERA of 0. Barrios, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Vasquez, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Toronto, coming off a Padres win yesterday, 5-1. They're 5-1 in their last 6 right now. Padres on a little 2-game losing streak, struggling hitting these last 2 games. They've only scored 1 run in 2 games here. The overs hit in the Padres 6 of their last 9. Maybe we get some more hitting today, especially from the Padres side here. But I'm liking the Blue Jays here. They've been playing well. I like Barrios on the mound. We don't know what Vasquez will look like on the mound for the Padres. And I'll take Toronto on the road. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.